There are things I need of you. Things you may not understand and may not wish to do, but please do not make the same mistake I did. My father, Howard, deserted me before I was born. I could claim the loss of my mother, and the letter I received after her funeral blinded me to what I had to do. It would be a lie. My human nature sealed my downfall. My name is Philip. If we are lucky, then by the time you receive this, I will be dead. If fate frowns, we all perish. Hello everybody, it's the Magical One here, and I thought we would do a build-up to Halloween by playing Penumbra. Now, Penumbra's been out for a good old long time, but I wanted to play a horror game that I'd never experienced before. I played through the Amnesia games, and they were phenomenal. So I thought doing something else would be a good idea. With the release of Soma recently, I do plan on playing Soma at some point. I don't know if I'll do it for the channel or not, but I thought it'd be nice to kind of go back and play Penumbra first and kind of get an idea of what's been going on first. My story began in February, year 2000. Ages ago, then.
For my part in this allegory, I'm not going to make the same mistakes my father made.
Good. Make brand new ones.
Howard vanished from my mother's life before I was even in it. So when he sent me a letter a few days after Mum's funeral, it was the first I ever heard from him. But he was dead. Writing from beyond the grave must be a genetic habit in my bloodline.
He sounds like a Philip.
His letter contained a key, instructions, pleas for forgiveness. I figured the dead don't have much use for absolution, so I turned to his prophetic passing, which he inexplicably expected to come any day. Clearly averse to explanations, my father preferred to leave directions to a bank on Mayfair I'd never even heard of. In that bank was a safety deposit box in his name, and myself as executor. Of course, I went as he knew I would. I discovered that despite the evidence, he'd been legally declared dead almost 30 years ago, and so the old book and collection of notes I found had, in the eyes of the law, been mine all this time.
Oh, well, that's a handy.
My father's instructions were to burn the documents, raise no further questions. But that was his error. No man's immune to the shameful trappings of curiosity, and my humanity got the better of me. The university I taught at was world-renowned for two things: physics and linguistics. I represented the first, and the man who stood for the second was stumped by my recent acquisition. The book was indecipherable. The notes, however, showed a location somewhere in uninhabited northern Greenland.
To Greenland!
It took me almost a year to book the last flight I'd ever take. As I watched civilization disappear along with Heathrow, I realised my father had disappeared 3 decades ago, almost to the day, and I considered in turn what it was that I was leaving behind. We landed on a strip of ice a few feet wide, and within minutes I was pulling away on a chartered boat, beginning the 12-hour journey that would lead me into my past.
He definitely sounds like a Philip rather than a Phil. Alright, Phil. Good to see you, Phil. No, he's a Philip. Oh no, I'm a Philip. Poor guy. I imagine him being quite nerdy, you know. Not the strongest, not a brawny guy, but yeah. Finally, we're almost docked. I'd better stow my gear. I may be far from home, but chances are I can still pick things up using left mouse, and I can take a closer look at things using right mouse. I pondered upon these strange thoughts that I just had, because left mouse and right mouse makes no sense. But yeah, thanks for the tutorial. Ah, whiskey, just what I need. Ah, whoops. Notebook to jot down interesting information and reminders. So, pen. To-do list. I have nothing to do. I have nothing to do. P does nothing. Okay. Jolly good. I think I left my torch in the desk drawer next to bed. Using left mouse on it, holding the button down and moving the mouse. Okay, so they're teaching me the basics here, I guess. I can't do anything with that. Always travel with the padlock and a key, roughly finds in the inventory. Do that, and they've got numbers on them, so I presume. Yay! Oh, nice. That could be useful. Could carry out the torch without battery. Access through my inventory will stow my gear. I don't need that. Anything down here that I need, apart from all the spilt whiskey? I'm certain this map's a good decade or so out of date. Landmarks don't change much in Greenland, so I've got a pretty decent idea of where I'm heading. Oh, well. At least you're prepared. Flashlight. Flashlight switches on and off by inventory tab, or hopefully with the shortcut key F. Yeah, it does. I don't need that. I'm going to trap my fingers in the drawer. Okay. Right. Playboy posted it's nice to think some things don't change no matter how far you're away from home. Well, they are sailors. They're kind of like, you know, pretty odorous. Pretty odorous. Glad I'm getting out of here soon. They must eat and sleep well and do everything else in this one room for weeks at a time. Oh no. Oh, they're those kinds of sailors. Oh, Philip must be most impressed. The smell, I say, is equal chance to use his chest for personal lines or bait. Beautiful. Aha! Dearest Eric! Dearest Eric. Could be either. Just a quick note before you set sail and leave me once again. I've left you a little something to remember behind the chest at the foot of your bed. I really don't know why you still only have one bed on board. Taking shifts because of it. There's no way to get your rest. What's does a fisherman's wife know of life at sea? It's a fisherman's wife. I'll be praying every night for you to make the catch you need so you can come home to me safely. And soon. Please don't be gone for 5 weeks like last time. I know I might nag sometimes, but I do love you, you know. I washed all those overalls of yours. I know you'll get them covered in assorted fish parts in no time, but I feel better knowing them how to wash. Before I forget, the Henriksons at the village have asked me to see if you're coming by any trout, but I said they were mostly out of season. If you do happen to bother me, don't say anything. Stow them in well in the ice, and I'll do something special with them to celebrate when you come home to me. The ship's captain deserves a little special treatment once in a while. Take care, my love. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Fisherman's wives love that. Oh, wow, that was interesting. Right. And she left in whiskey. Oh, I would have put mine in there had I known. Bonk, bonk. Anything in the sick bucket? No. Nothing in the sick bucket. That should be hung up somewhere, surely. Yes, it should. Don't call me, surely. Well, I'll just, make sure everything's well taken care of in here. Because, you know, we don't want to leave anything rattling around. Can we take this with us? Yeah. Fine. You never know when you might need some soup in bed. Anyway, I think we've got everything we need. I think we've done everything we should. I tried to keep it neat and tidy in here, but there's damn sailors. As I stepped off the boat, setting out into the blizzard that had formed around me, I realized how utterly devoted I'd been to the discovery of my father's past. I had no idea what to expect. Soon enough, my concerns were justified. I don't know whether I lost my orientation or spirit first, but I lost feeling in my extremities soon after, and I knew hypothermia was setting in. I started to look for shelter. This is not good. So cold. Don't know where I am. Need shelter soon. It's a bit Shatner. Oh wow, that's a snowdrift. Oh, can't go that way. My entire head went numb a long time ago, but I can still hear the roaring wind pass. It's like some kind of animal in the distance. Okay, so I'm not doing too good. I gotta get out of here. Ooh. Oh, interact. Just about managed to pick up that rope. Cool, it's maybe weak. I can still throw things using the sound button. Aha! That's useful to know. I guess we go down there. Yeah, stay out of the wind, Joe. What the hell is that? I don't care, I need shelter. Let's throw some stuff, I need something to break in. Okay, so I need those rocks. Probably just one will do. That may not have helped. I don't know where that other rock went. Might have, There we go. Open, says me. Oh, interact mode. Is that it? There we go. Okay, so R is interact mode. Right. Obviously, I've never played these before. But all I know of them is that they are scary. Scary game. A little bit of a scary game. I don't know if there are monsters in it, like in Amnesia. I presume there are, but well, I didn't like that. Whisper, whisper, whisper. Jesus, my head. I can't believe I fell that far and survived. Although, looking around, maybe I didn't. What is this place? Okay. I didn't even shut the... It's getting cold in here. Nothing down there, thankfully. Well, anything inside. True. But I can't take it. Ah, okay. Engage flashlight mode. Empty boxes of ammunition. What is this? Ah, military base of some kind, I presume? Well, I don't like this already, really. Oh. Flare. It's stuck. There must be something in the way. Ooh, a pipe. Emergency exit procedures. Oh well, that's I should have known the rusty old ladder wouldn't hold my weight, but I didn't have a choice. I'd rather die down here than suffer the cold any longer. Fair enough. Let's get a pipe ready, because you never know when you might need to hit someone with a pipe, is what I'm saying. Okay, I don't think you can hit people with a pipe, but the thought was there, you know? Safety first. Okay, laser might come in handy at some point. I don't like the way the music is already just going, you're screwed, you know? It's just... It's like it knows that I'm worried already. Okay, I'm just gonna close that. I feel safer knowing. See, I can swing this hammer using left mouse. I can make a backswing by pulling the mouse right and then following it through by pushing left. The opposite works too, pulling back and thrusting forwards produces a stabbing motion. I reckon if I hold down the right mouse after the backswing, I should be able to look around. Okay. That's obviously a useful thing. Those seems are not. So, hammer. Hammer. There. Oh, yeah! Ah! Cool. Hammer some fools. I reckon this is destructible. Let's, yeah. I worry that something's gonna, like, jump out of them, though. It's kind of weird just swiping my mouse to the side. Long past the sell-by date, that's why I can't use them. Shall slowly fall. Oh! I can do this, and there's something behind there. Okay, I'm not going to go through that just yet. That. Oh, I can't. Alright. Oh. Don't make me hammer you, bro. Okay, cool. Let's get anything useful out of these. Because I feel at the moment, like any items I can get at all to aid me in not dying are going to be invaluable at this stage.